We are so back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the return of the Maseface podcast. Wait, what did you say? The Maseface podcast is back! Is it really back? Yes, it's back. The Maseface podcast has returned. That's why it's called the Return of the Maseface podcast. That's gonna be the new title for the next few episodes, and then I'm gonna change it back to normal. But the Return of the Maseface podcast sounds cool, so that's why we're gonna change it for a minute. Now I gotta discuss some changes really quick before we actually get into this. I'm gonna do my best to be quick about this. Here we go. So for starters, this is titled Episode 1. The reason why it's titled Episode 1 is because we are starting completely over. All right, completely over. Okay, from scratch. Okay, from scratch. From scratch. I guess not really from scratch, but I was a little bit more prepared for the. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're just starting completely over. It's also on a new YouTube channel, as you can tell. This is going to be the new YouTube channel for the Maseface podcast. So every podcast thing, every episode will go on this YouTube channel right here. Because I didn't want it on the other YouTube channel because I was going to use the other YouTube channel for other things. So stay subscribed to that other YouTube channel. Okay, if you unsubscribe, then well, you're not a real one. Let's see. I had a few people ask me about guests before. Now, yes, I'm going to have guests on my podcast at some point. Now, the way that I want to do it involves money. It involves money. It's not like severely expensive, but it's definitely not a small amount. So, that's one thing. And yeah, I'm considering doing Discord, like doing calls over Discord, and having people on there and stuff like that, and see how that will work. Which I'm still thinking of doing, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And coming soon, Maseface podcast will be on Spotify and other things besides SoundCloud. It's not going on SoundCloud. All right, I don't care what anybody says. It's not going on SoundCloud. There's no chance that it's going on SoundCloud. Anyways, I think that's really it. So we got some things going. Oh, and by the way, when I say that I'm gonna be getting guests on here, when that comes, don't think that you're not gonna get any of these anymore. Like me just talking to the camera. Okay, no, you're still gonna get these. You're just gonna get more. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't like big changes, like turning something into a whole nother thing, right? It's just no. That's just not me. Well, sometimes it can be, but when it comes to these things, no. Anyways, all right, I guess that's all I can really talk about. Dude, it took me 4 minutes to get over all of that. 4 minutes? I thought that was going to take me like 2 minutes. Oh well. Better luck next time. Anyways, let's get into the podcast. Dude, it feels so good to be back. I honestly missed it. I honestly wanted to do something more fancier for this episode. Like a welcome back episode. I was thinking about wearing a suit and a tie. I wanted to wear really, really nice dress clothes. And I didn't end up doing that because I realized that I'm actually going to need to wear those for something, and I got to keep them nice. So that's why I didn't wear them. Maybe in the future I'll wear a suit just for the fun of it, and I'll tell all of you to wear a suit whenever you tune into the new episode of the Maseface podcast while I wear a suit. We got to be fancy about it, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, but honestly, I feel really good to be back. Oh my god, how long has it even been? Dude, it's been like at least dude, it's been like a year since the last episode came out, right? I don't know. I really don't know because I don't really keep track of it anymore. um yeah, this is great. This is wild. I'm still taking this in just thinking, man, I'm actually doing this again. I mean since all of you love it, I mean, I might as well just keep doing it, right? I mean, I love doing it, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is actually really, really cool. Let's see. Let's talk about my summer. Um, I have had like the worst summer ever. No, actually, I that's actually not true. This is actually probably one of the best summers that I've actually had in a very, very long time. And I'm not even being sarcastic about that. I actually had a really, really good summer. Uh, I socialized a lot. I made a lot of new friends. I made a family full of friends. They are amazing people. I just made friends basically, and lived life the way I should be living it, happy, and that's what I've been doing. So, uh, yeah. So honestly, I've had a really good summer actually, because I had 4 summers in a row that were not good, and they were not good in their own purposes, with their own reasons and stuff like that. So I'm glad I finally got a break from that. And if this next upcoming summer is shitty, then honestly I'll be fine with that because um, I had my break, and well, now the break's over. So you know, this just how it goes. Um, let's see, what else did I do? I mean, at the end of July, I went to the beach with family. It was a family vacation with the whole family, aunts, uncles, cousins, all that stuff, whole family, and that doesn't usually happen. I mean, I go with family to the beach like every year basically, but we don't do it with like the whole family because well they got their own thing going on, right? And and then the ones that go don't really have all that much going on, or they know how to put some time into vacation. Uh, yeah, but this was the first time in forever that we did it with the whole entire family, and it was amazing. I mean, we all spent quality time together. We were having fun at the beach and stuff like that. I barely got sunburned. Look, every time I go to the beach, I'm always always sunburned. Like, but it's always bad because as you can see, I'm not the tannest guy that you look. I just burn really easy, okay? Like last year, as a matter of fact, I was sunburned all over my face and on my shoulders and on my chest and down my arms all the way down to my hands. And the peeling process of all the dead skin and all that, that was even worse. I didn't like all that. But luckily this time I actually wore tons and tons and tons and tons of sunscreen with a very, very high SPF. SPF of 571. No, that's not true. But it was a high SPF though. I don't know what number it was, but it was definitely a high SPF. Um, and it protected me enough that I didn't get sunburned. I mean, I got like a little pink on my nose, and I actually got sunburned on this finger. Somehow. I still don't know how I got sunburned on that single finger, but it didn't like hurt. It didn't hurt or anything. It's just the fact that there's a lot of dead skin on it now. Just I don't like that. It sucks. It honestly really really sucks. But yeah, I mean it kind of went away. I mean, I still got a little bit of some. I still don't know. Whatever. I also really like to peel off the dead skin. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but I do it anyway. Even if you're supposed to not do that. Not supposed to. But yeah, so family vacation was fun. I almost got caught in the riptide a couple times. There was one time where I do a lot of body surfing, and if you don't know what body surfing is, well, you know what? You can Google it. I'm not gonna give you the definition. So I was body surfing the waves and stuff like that, and oh my god, like I was like taking this really really good wave, and I was like taking it home, just riding it like, oh yeah, baby. And I just see out of nowhere the water go in the opposite direction, and I'm just like, wait, isn't the water supposed to go that way instead of this way? Which I was right, by the way, but apparently I was getting pulled really hard into the riptide, so I had to move multiple times into different areas in the water. And there was even one time that a lifeguard actually came out and told us to like stay at waist level because the waves are pretty wild out there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, it was awesome though. And there was also a couple times where I also really like getting beat up by the water. I mean, I mean, getting hurt isn't really that fun, but you know, when you don't hurt all that much anymore, then it was worth it. You know, I tumbled with it. I usually run towards the really really big waves that will fucking kill you, and I one of my cousins kept warning me about the waves, like, no, you don't want to run towards that one. You don't want to run towards that one. And then I'm over here running towards it. I'm like, yeah! Dude, I needed to go towards that wave, and I did. This is me, and this is the wave, and it was worth it. I'm not even kidding. All those times were fun, and there would also be some times where I would jump into a really big wave while it's trying to clown down on me. Or actually, well, okay, no, it's not like curving, but it's just about to curve. So then I run and I jump and I somehow launch myself up in the air, and then it clamps me down into the what? I don't know. Well, usually that happens with double waves. Good double waves. Usually double waves aren't really all that pleasant because they're not good. They're all soft. They're baby. They're pussies. But yeah, it was great, man. There was one time where I was another time there was another time where I was body surfing, and I was taking a wave home. It was a really good wave. I was taking it really really good. And then I slowly started going down, and then I face planted into the ground, and then I scraped my knees on the gravel. That was pure pain, but that was fine. I'm still fine. My nose didn't break, so yeah, I honestly have a really good time at the beach. I'm not a beach bum. I'm more the guy who just likes to stay in the water, but I have to always go back in all the time, going in and out, just to reapply sunscreen. But hey, sometimes skin cancer isn't really all that fun, so. But yeah, I had a good time. I ate some good food, got sick on the way home, threw up all over the place, stayed sick for a little bit, got better, and here we are now. Okay, so there's something that we have to talk about. Like, we have to talk about this. So, the Nintendo Switch 2, right? So when they first, showed off the console, the first looks, I had a feeling that it was gonna flop. Cause like, dude, we're getting another Switch. It looks exactly this. Okay, well, not exactly the same, but they look basically the same. The same concept. Switch. Dude, all the other consoles had their own thing going. What's we got two of the same things. And don't get me started with that Mario Kart game. Well, it's good. It looked really, really good. When, like, the first looks at the Mario Kart game, so good. It's just... Oh, wait, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. We'll get to Mario Kart in just a minute. But the first looks at the Switch 2, I honestly thought they were just going to do a whole Wii U thing. And, I mean, my prediction went as, you know, they had multiple versions of the Wii, and then they came out with the Wii U, and then people thought it was another Wii, or that's what I've been told, and then they never bought it, and then the Wii U just went down. As a matter of fact, can I just say that the Wii U is not even a bad console? Okay, it was just advertised poorly. All right? Look, they had all these games that came out on the Wii U, and then they re-released them on the Switch, okay? You can't tell me that the Wii U is actually that bad. All right? Dude, I have Breath of the Wild on my Wii U. Yes. I didn't want to get the other Switch. I didn't want to get the Switch versions. I stuck with the Wii U part. Let's see, but yeah, yeah, and now, okay, what was I saying? Shit. Now I'm just saying a bunch of random words because oh yeah, that's right. Multiple Wii's, Wii U. Okay, now the Switch. They came out with multiple Switches. You know, they got the normal Switch, the Switch OLED, Switch Lite, Switch 2. But my prediction was wrong. It did not actually go that way, and it actually did. It actually did pretty good. And the directs were also pretty good. All right, now let's talk about the Mario Kart game. So when they showed off Mario Kart, it looked fucking amazing. Like, let me tell you, I have never been this excited about a Mario Kart game ever. Mostly because we had Mario Kart 8 for so long. But, this is honestly one of the best Mario Kart games I've ever played. All right, and my favorite. I gotta say that one of my favorite Mario Kart games has got to be either like Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart Double Dash or DS. I don't know, either one of those two or three. Those are my three options. I don't know. Shit. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. Good. It looked so good. I was so excited. I was shaking in my boots, man. I was like, hurry up! Dude, it was so good. But then, fucking, when they announced the prices, bro. $80? God damn. $80 for a fucking video game? Now look, I love video games, alright? But I'm not gonna go that far. Okay, I already went that far. Okay, if it's Mario, there's no excuse. But like, dude, $80 for a video game. Watch, they're gonna be like $120 at some point. I think Xbox is also doing the same thing, but I'm not sure. But what was it? PlayStation? I can't remember. It was either PlayStation or Xbox. I can't remember. But $80 for a video game. That is wild. I don't like that. But yeah, and also the tutorial game that they had, like to show you how the Switch 2 works. That costs money. It doesn't even come with the Switch. It costs money. You gotta pay for it. Just you need to pay money to learn how to use your Switch 2. Isn't that stupid? First of all, when the Wii every Wii came out with Wii Sports. And that's a free game. It wasn't even a tutorial game. It was a game full of games. And every Wii came with one. I'm looking at my Wii box right now behind the Wii. Yeah, see? I still play my Wii. The Wii box is just back here. I'm touching it. The Wii Sports logo is right there. Nintendo, what is wrong with Nintendo? Has become some greedy motherfuckers, man. I've lost some respect for Nintendo because of that. But I'm still gonna support them because, well, I really love Mario, and I mean I do love Nintendo still. Hate is a very strong word, so. But I do not like what they did. Just saying. And I also thought that people were actually. I also watched videos before it came out that people were wanting to boycott Nintendo for being so fucking greedy, and then when the Switch came out, when the Switch 2 came out, sold out everywhere. Like I guess nobody actually wants to boycott Nintendo. I guess they were all faking when they said they wanted to stand up for themselves. But yeah, like apparently it was good enough for it to be sold out for a while, because I would go to Walmart and I would look at the video game aisle just to see if they had like any Switch 2s. No, they would always empty. Or they would only have like Switch 1s or something like that. Like it was so funny, just empty all the time. Because obviously I was gonna get one. I wasn't gonna get one on release date because that was gonna be hectic. But I got one, and I've been having so much fun playing this. So much fun. It honestly proved me wrong. I mean, I didn't think this would be as good as I thought. Okay, so here are the things that I really, really like. One, the better screen, because I don't have a Switch OLED. I've been old school. I've been the most realist person ever, and been. Okay, where the fuck did I put it? I just had it. Okay, I guess I won't show it on screen, but I've been playing the original Switch ever since. I mean, as a matter of fact, I've been playing the Switch ever since they had their first, like, when they had the first boxes. Like, before they had the red boxes, they had the white boxes with the Switch. You know what I'm talking about, right? I still have that box. It's just not at this house. It's at a different house. It's in an attic somewhere. My bad. But yeah, I've had it since Christmas 2017. It's been a while. And if you have that Switch, you know that in handheld mode, it's in like it's not really a good screen. It's like it's a 720p screen. It's not really that good, and I wasn't really a big fan of playing in handheld mode at all. Like, I would always just want to play on the TV. But with the Switch 2, I really don't mind. And also the audio is really good. The speakers are really, really good on that thing. I mean, crisp. It's so good. I honestly don't mind playing in handheld mode. I've actually been playing in handheld mode a lot lately, but yeah, it's great. Good size, bigger screen, which is great. I find the microphone that it comes with for the voice chats very impressive. Since I was actually able to test it with my brother, since he also has a Switch 2. We did the voice chats together, and we were both far away from our Switches, and we can hear each other just fine. And we weren't even yelling. It sounded like we were close to the microphone or something like that. It sounded like this. Probably a little bit more shittier, but it's still good though. You could still understand me and stuff like that. I don't know. But honestly, Mario Kart game? Now, I looked at it. Looked amazing. Now I played it. Now it's even better. Yeah, bro, let me tell you. That game is honestly one of the most fun games I have ever played. It is honestly one of... Dude. Bro. Obviously, I got the bundle, bro. With Mario Kart. I'm gonna buy those games separately. You kidding me? I don't have the money for that. No. Fucking... I got it bundled. Bro. The Mario Kart... Dude. Okay, so I haven't explored everything in the new Mario Kart, but I have raced all the cups. And I've done some races online. And I've also did a little bit of free roaming. Because why not? Dude, I was actually doing a lot. Like, I was on the free roam thing for a long time. Just driving. And I was just like... And I was just in the zone. And then... like, out of nowhere, I'm just like, wait a minute. How long have I been playing? How long have I just been racing and just picking up item boxes and... pushing... I'm not going to spoil the game. Look, point is, so good. So good. If you haven't played Mario Kart, the new Mario Kart game, Mario Kart World, you got to go play it. You got to go play it. If you like Mario Kart, you got to go play it. It's worth it. Go get a Switch 2. Go play it. Or go to a friend's house that has a Switch 2. Go play it. Don't come to my house. I don't want any visitors. Not at this house. I love visitors, just not at my house. Oh yeah, and I also thought the straps were a little weird. Because they were so easy to put on. And yeah, I decided I wanted to play Mario Galaxy and just see how Mario Galaxy looked on here, because you know, I was lucky enough to get one of these bad boys when they were selling them. Yeah. I got it brand new. Yeah, I'm bragging, by the way. I think people are... Hold on, I want to see how much this game... Hold on. God damn it, this thing... Okay, we're going to see how much Super Mario 3D All-Stars cost, because they don't make them anymore. Dude, $119 at GameStop for a pre-owned Mario? Oh my god. $90. There's one that's $74. Shit, dude. $30,000 for this game. Oh, there's one that's actually $53, surprisingly. That's actually... What? Why is this game so rare? I mean, yeah, I get they stopped making it, but like... Oh, God, dude. I am so glad I got this before it got very, very expensive. Oh my god, dude. Let me just look at it really quick. Oh. Dude, this is so good stuff. I've also been playing Super Mario Sunshine because I noticed that the GameCube Switch Online thing didn't even have Mario Sunshine on there yet. Dude, that has got to be one of the most important games that you got to put on that thing to start it out with. I know you're going to add games, Nintendo, but like, at least start us out with that. Be smart. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, like, okay, so the Mario Kart game is like the only Switch 2 game that I got, so I've only been playing my Switch 1 games on my Switch 2. But they've been performing pretty great. I restarted Super Mario Odyssey not that long ago, and oh my god, it's so good. I forgot how good that game was. But yeah, I was playing that game and I was just like, bro, this brings back so many memories of just first playing this. And yeah, it was awesome. I had such a good time. And you know, like I said, been hitting the 3D All-Stars, mostly Sunshine and Galaxy I've been playing. And let's see, Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury. I got Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Mario vs. Luigi Brothership. Wait, no, Mario and Luigi Brothership, not versus. Did I say versus? Mario and Luigi. It's Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Good game, by the way. All the Mario games are good, man. Even the shitty ones. Dude, I'd play Hotel Mario for days. Don't even get me started with Mario Pinball Land, dude. Okay, actually, I have never actually played Hotel Mario. If you don't know what Hotel Mario is, it's a very shitty Mario game that they came out on a console that wasn't even made by Nintendo. It's called the Philips CDI. And my apologies for nerding out a little bit. That tends to happen now. But yeah, Switch 2 is great. It was way better than I thought. And yeah, honestly, I still wish they did better. But you know what? I can live with it. I can live with the Switch for a little bit longer. I mean, at least they'll keep making new games. I'm really interested in that Donkey Kong Bonanza game. Dude, that game looks so good. I haven't found the time to buy it yet because I don't really have the money to do that at the moment. But once I do, oh my god, dude, I will give you guys a review immediately. Don't worry. Oh, speaking of video games, I've mentioned this before, but I'm gonna mention this again. I have been thinking about starting a Twitch channel, and I want to stream on Twitch just for fun. This isn't me building a career of becoming the new iShowSpeed or Kai Cenat, but like, dude, it's just gonna be for fun, okay? Because I know I'm going to be good at it. Yeah, so, god damn, dude, I've been losing my voice. I haven't even been yelling all that much. Is that loud? Yeah. I've been wanting to start a Twitch channel for a minute. And I now have the tools to do it. Now, so I don't have a capture card though. And the only reason why I'm saying anything about a capture card is because, I also want to stream me playing on my Switch. You know what I'm saying? Because, that'd be, why wouldn't I play Nintendo games? Why wouldn't I play Nintendo games if I'm going to be Twitch streaming and playing video games? Who the hell? You think I'm going to play Fortnite? Dude, I don't play Fortnite. You think I play Fortnite? Anyways, but yeah, so Twitch channel coming soon, by the way. I'm not joking, all right? I will be streaming on Twitch coming September. Not even joking. I don't know exactly when in September, but in September on a weekend, most likely. And I'll be live. And you'll actually be able to talk to me because I'm not going to have a big audience or anything. I'm not going to have like hundreds and thousands of people on my thing blowing up the chat. No. There's going to be at least like 4 people watching. And I will be reading every single thing because there's not a whole lot of people watching. Dude, that's one cool thing about having an audience that's not so big, is that you get to interact with all of your fans. There you go, man. That's actually really awesome, though. But yeah, Twitch, you better come find me. I even put a poll on my Instagram at one point and asked if anybody's willing to watch my Twitch streams, but I wanted them to actually be serious and stuff like that. So, and I'm holding them all against their word. So, no, not against their word. I'm holding them up to their word, not against their word. What the hell am I saying? Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be something to look forward to. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for my first Twitch stream, though. That's one thing I got to figure out. But, I got it. And, I'm not just going to play Mario and Nintendo. Don't worry. I mean, that's going to be most of it. Yeah, but, I have Steam, dude. I have a big library full of games. Mostly because my brother has family sharing on, and he has more money than me, and he buys all these games and he shares them with me. So now I just have all these games now. So, so yeah, it should be fun. Dude, I have been having the biggest struggle in my life. So, I started puberty when I was like 9. All right. And it's definitely, oh my God, dude. It was a really, really bad time. No, actually starting puberty was actually awesome, dude, because I was starting before everybody else. And also, I kind of wanted to look older because when I was younger, when I had like really, really, really bushy long hair, I also had like a really, really, really young, pretty face. I looked like a girl, a little girl, when I was a little boy. When I was like 10. Dude, there's one time that I got my hair straightened. And it was like, and then the hair got down to my shoulders, and I really looked like a girl. I really looked like a girl after that. And I had a substitute teacher, and I went to school the next day with the straight hair. I had a substitute teacher in my elementary school class, and they thought that I was actually a girl. But it didn't offend me at all. I actually thought it was really, really funny because I don't know, my sense of humor has just always been weird. I'm just like, he's just like, oh, I'm sorry, when he says she or something like that. Like, oh, I'm a boy.
I'm a boy.
Or something like that. And and don't get me started with the when I was 11 in 5th grade, showing everybody in my 5th grade class my armpit hair in class and at recess, just because it looked there was a whole thing there. There wasn't a few little hairs. No, it was a full-on bush in my pits, or under my pits, or under my arms, or whatever. Full-on armpit hair. It still looks exactly the same, by the way, ever since 11. And then, I started growing a beard at like 13 and stuff like that, and it was a wild ride. And I think I stopped going through puberty when I was like 15. But now I'm going through puberty number 2. All right? And that's just getting old. All right? Hair getting gray, bones all sore, losing my hair. Yeah, as a matter of fact, look at that hairline, bro. Look at that. Dude, it's uneven, as a matter of fact. Whoop. Dude, it's not supposed to go that way. It's supposed to go... I'm supposed to have a super duper perfect hairline. It's supposed to be exactly straight all along. No, it's like I don't know. I'm supposed to have a perfect hairline. What happened? I mean, my hairline wasn't actually like the I mean, I never had like the best hairline, but I mean, it was definitely not like this beforehand. Fucking dude. It honestly upsets me because I used to have such long and thick hair at one point. And I loved it so much. It was the most important thing. I never wanted anybody to cut it because it was that important to me. And now I have to cut. Now I'm losing it. It's not as thick anymore on the top. And if I have it long, it's not going to look good anymore. Okay, so now I got to keep it short like this. As a matter of fact, no. As a matter of fact, I got to keep it short. This is too long. It's over the ears already. That's way too long. This is long hair for me now, since I'm losing it. Now, honestly, if I stopped losing it and if I just didn't know that, then that's fine. I mean, I'm fine with dealing with this much. I mean, I still got some cooking up here, right? But like, dude, and and since I'm not like the richest person ever, I gotta like, I've been buying a lot of things that are supposed to make your hair grow back or to prevent hair loss or both, right? Like, dude, I keep my my Scalp and Hair Pro Growth Oil, my Rosemary Mint Biotin Oil on me and on speed dial. It stays on me at all costs. I gotta give me the drips, Dude, that got everywhere but my hair, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, honestly, it's really been bad. I've been doing so many things just to prevent my hair from falling out, and I don't think it's really working all that much. So who knows? Maybe you'll find something that'll work, but right now it's just hell, and my hair is the most important thing to me. And don't get me wrong, I've been bald before, and I'm not afraid to go bald. It's just I like it better to be bald when I know I can grow my hair back at any point in time with no bald spots, So yeah, it's honestly a struggle. I mean, it was fun at first, and now it's honestly just hell. Like, it was always fun, like, having all these guys my age come up to me in school and be like, "How can you grow a beard?" and stuff like that. And they got they either have nothing or they got like, the little fuzz on their chin and the dirt stash and stuff like that that's very, very thin. And they call that a beard or something like that. And I'm over here just I'm rocking a Colonel Sanders right now. But I can grow the full beard. Can you see the scrub? Can you see the... I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, well. It is what it is. I just have to deal with it, I guess. Maybe it's too much testosterone. Does too much affect hair loss? No, I'm not going to Google it. It is what it is. Alright, well... This has been going on for long enough, so I think I'm going to end the podcast episode here. I know, not a super long episode, but I thought this would be, good enough for like a welcome back. You know what I'm saying? We're back, and we're going to continue this podcast. Schedule, there's not a schedule for this. I remember I attempted to do a schedule at one point, doing like every other day, I'm pretty sure. And then it just didn't end up happening. And then I just completely gave up. So this time, we're just not going to do a schedule. We're just going to... we'll have a schedule in the future, but just not right now. Right now, it's just going to be whenever I feel like it. But don't worry. I know I said this before, but seriously, though, don't worry. Episodes aren't going to take months and months and months to come out this time. Okay? I can promise you that. All right? So yeah, I guess that's really it. Thank you for tuning in, and like I said before, Twitch coming in September. Maseface podcast, Spotify, blah blah blah, coming soon. And I guess that's really it. And I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, and the next episode will be longer than this one. It'll be at least an hour long. At least. Okay. All right. Well, that was the episode, and I guess I will see all you guys next time. I'm just kidding. I can't see any of you. I'm looking at a camera right now, so where are you? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Does my voice sound weird when I do that? Okay, whatever. All right. Peace out, dog. Smoke weed or whatever. I don't know. Don't do drugs. I don't know. Thanks for tuning in.